Hey y'all, this is Willie Bill. I got a review for you today. Today's review is this chunk of material. What this thing is, it has some odd leaves and spider webs stuck to it. It is a piece of Hardiebacker. Hardiebacker. This stuff is concrete board, and what it's used for is use it if you're building in a bathroom or something, someplace where you want to attach tile. This is what you stick it to, and for that purpose this stuff works just fine. The adhesive properties of the mortar and the tile and all that seems to work real good together, which I sure hope, because it's designed for it. So there's that. Working with it is terrible. Now, I'm not a contractor, I'm not a builder. I do a little bit of work at home here and there to fix some things. I've had to use this stuff a few times now, and I gotta say, I do not look forward to using it. Excuse me. This being a concrete board, this stuff is a disaster to cut. Now, they say that you can cut it with like a razor blade, and you score it, and then you just snap it, and I've yet to have that work right. You score it, and then you score it again, and then you score it again, and then eventually try and snap it, and then you get like a weird lip here, or the thing just cracks clear across the piece and you don't get what you want. So I went and found a saw blade for it. I use a saw blade, and that stuff puts off the dust like you would never want to breathe. It's worse than like being a Trade Center 9/11 dust. You don't want to breathe that stuff. It's real nasty. Definitely do not cut this stuff indoors. Cut it outside, cover your mouth, cover your eyes, probably cover your ears too, because louder than hell when you get into this with a circular saw. Even when you drill it and run a screw into it, this stuff's terrible. It cracks, it splits, it breaks apart. If you run a screw in with too much torque, it runs right through it and smashes the whole board. I mean, it's just a mess. Whether it's worth it or not, I can't tell you, because I've never worked with something else. Once this stuff's up on a wall and you start sticking tile to it, it works tremendous. And that's what it's designed for. So I suspect that's just a property of making a correct type of board to connect tiles to. So that being what it is, when you got to work with this, the end result appears to be quite functional, and that's the reason that they make it, right? But working with it is a mess. It's loud, and it's really annoying. It's really annoying because things always seem to go wrong. So I just want to share that with you. It's heavy too. I mean, you buy a couple sheets of this, it's difficult to move around. Your grip strength better be up if you're moving these on your own. But yeah, that end result seems to be quite good. Just really terrible, real mess to work with. So that's Hardiebacker for you. If you got to do some kind of improvement that involves tiling and you got to work with this stuff, just know that's what you get into. And outside of that, you hopefully have a real good result. I've had some very nice results. So that's my review of Hardiebacker. Make sure you subscribe, tell your friends. We'll be here next week reviewing something else. So we'll see you then. Take care, y'all.